Hey team, welcome back. These were some of my most favorite nails and also the shortest lived. I think I had them on for 4 days. So sad, but after this little next part intro, I'll come back and tell you why they were so short-lived. See you soon. Hey team, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be removing this nail set. It is 3 weeks old, I want to say. And I want to use the Aurora Borealis set because I saw, I saw Mini Amy do a set with the Bach Dark Night set of new polishes, and outside of them having reflective glitters in it and having 2 more polishes and costing $100 more, outside of that, these colors really remind me of the Bach Dark Night set. So I wanted to do an Aurora set. She did one very beautiful, very detailed. Mine won't be quite like hers, but I have been looking at some things on Pinterest, and I'm going to actually screen record this so I can add it for you guys. So I say I'm going to screen record, and I don't have that on my quick, what do you call it? The quick menu on. Screen record. What? Why does it real life say that there are no screen record options? Anyways, I will have to record it and then I'll put it in on top of this. So I'm just gonna show it here and then I'll add a screen recording if this footage is horrible. But I want a combination of these things. So I like how on this one, 4, 3, why is there sound? 2, 1. Okay. How on this one there is the multi-color on it. I also like, this is just it in still photo. I also like on this set how they do the crystals as well as the Aurora flakes. So I like that. Then on this one, I like, is this actually a, no it is not. I thought I actually had a video of that. Oh, here it is. How it is 2 colors. So I really like that as well. If I do a screen record, I don't know how I'm gonna match this up with what I'm showing you, and anyways, issue for another time. This one, I like the hand-painted 4-pointed stars, but I don't know if that goes with the crystals. Maybe, I mean, anything really goes with anything if you say it does at the end of the day. And then I also like that there's more than one color on the nail. I think that's my number one thing, is I want more than one color on the nail, I think. I pinned this one, but I don't really want to do it for this set. This is, again, very pretty. I follow her on YouTube with the multicolor. Yeah, and this one has crystals as well. So yeah, that is the theme of what I'm going for. Multicolor on one nail. I just hit the camera, sorry. Multicolor on one nail. Maybe some Aurora flakes, also some crystals, I think, and maybe some 4-pointed stars. Yeah, so that's the inspo. I think this set, because this white winter white set should be posted. On the winter white set, I showed all the steps, I believe, from the cuticle prep to the natural nail care to the shaping and the cut down and the application of the hard gel. Like, I showed all of it. For sake of time, this time I think I'm gonna go ahead and take this off, do my cuticle care, which I've been trying to keep up with my cuticles in between, because if you've seen my first set of nail videos, you'll know that my cuticle basically just grows down to my nail, so I've been keeping them like pushed back and whatever. I'm very ashy, but there's no need to put on oil when you're about to do your nails. So yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and do all the pre-steps and maybe come back to show you the hard gel application, and then of course the nail art. Also, I need to pick what colors I want to use. So these were swatched and shown under reflective flashlight on my nail mail video, which is probably 2 or 3 videos ago at this point. So I would definitely suggest go watching it. So I think I want to do like 4 colors. I'm not undecided. Like, I feel like these are too close together, these are too close together, these are too close together. So basically you don't need both of these. Pick one of these. Pick you, because no one's like you. And then 2 of these 3. So this one is my favorite, but I almost want to not pick this one because it has reflections of both of these colors. So I feel like I should pick these 2 colors and not pick him. But I also don't want to do that. It really shouldn't be this hard to pick some nail colors. I guess you'll find out when I find out. I shall return. Alright team, so I have done my cuticles. I have done a little bit of shaping and a little bit of cut down. One of the things I really want to work on in, why is it not focusing? In 2025 is my shaping. I don't think you realize how much each layer of polish changes your nail shape as you go on. So I almost want to make it a stiletto and it'll be almond by the time I get through. But anyways, so I am about to grab a snack, get some water. I have my Peach Perfect LGN Pro Hard Gel on the candle warmer. I have been using True Nude probably for my last like 8 sets, but I'm going to do a darker background this time. So in my brain, doing a darker hard gel is good. I don't know if that's true or not. So I'm going to do my hard gel, and then I might just come back and like show you, hey, it's filled in, and then I'm going to shape those and seal the cuticle of the hard gel, and then we will be ready to do nail art. And this is going to be the first time I'm doing all these steps in one session in probably 4 months. So yeah, I'll see you soon. Okay, I have done my fill in. I am about to, where's my alcohol? I'm about to spray them down. I mean, I really lost my whole spray bottle of alcohol. Here we go. That was wild. Okay, I'm going to spray them down to get the tacky layer off. And then I'm going to take the drill, go around the cuticle, seal the cuticle, shape them, and then we'll be ready for nail art. So if you wanted a color difference, this is the Peach Perfect, and this is the True Nude if you wanted a color comparison. But anyways, I will be back after the cuticles and file shape. Alright gang, I have sealed my cuticles and shaped. I tried to make the tips a little more sharp than usual in hopes that it will keep the tips a little more narrow. So I have additionally pulled out, I think I showed you the polishes I chose. I'm gonna put one layer of this double rhythm down, as well as my like black background. It's like a jelly black. I don't know if you can tell that. It's not completely opaque. And I took out those stars. They're silver though. I don't know if I want silver, so I also took out the Beatles white, as well as, that was my elbow, this Airbit white. I've been having trouble with this Airbit white. Anyways, I took these out in case I wanted to do some 4-pointed stars. I have my window open and they just turned on some kind of compressor outside, so hopefully you can still hear me. But anyways, in case I wanted to do some 4-pointed stars with the detail brush. So that's that. So let's jump in. Okay, and we're back for story time. So I did this set and I was going to do my other hand at the end of that same week or the beginning of the following week. Well, about 2 days into me having this set, I jammed my hand in the freezer, like trying to get something out, and it popped the what is that, pointer and index are the same thing, aren't they? Anyways, pointer finger, it popped the cuticle side like up, and I was like, I have to remove it as soon as possible or fix it. And I was like, if I'm gonna fix it, I might as well just redo my nails early. But anyways, long story short, I've been afraid of getting anything under my nails. Like this story is crazy to me. Anyways, I was gonna say, like, I overly wash my hands almost. I kind of borderline germophobic, sanitizer. They're cutting grass outside if you can hear that. I have an elderly dog, so we take her outside a lot. I teach yoga, so I'm on and off the floor and mats. Like, I wash my hands a lot. I cook, like, but one time I counted, I washed my hands like 10 times in an hour. So, I say that to say, I guess I had a breeding ground, because greenies thrive on water and my hands are in water a lot. Per definition that I looked up after this whole situation, I put my hands in water enough to be called like a wet worker, which is why they don't want like nurses and stuff like that to have nail enhancements, because it's very easy for some kind of germ or bacteria to get caught under there. Fully understood it before, but I really understand it now. Anyways, so Back to what I was saying, I stuck my hand in the freezer, it jammed against one of the boxes in there, and it popped up the cuticle edge. And of course, I'm like, that's not good. We gotta take this off, fix it, whatever you're gonna do, but it gotta be ASAPly. So I was putting alcohol under the nail, because this is like 9 o'clock at night. I couldn't do it then. I was like, I'll just do it tomorrow when I have a break between work. Well, let me insert a photo. So this is what I discovered under the nail. I was slightly mind boggled. The other nails did not have it, thank God. I think this happened for a few reasons. One, like I said, I wash my hands extremely too much, but when I started doing hard gel, I had soft gel on my nails. I should have completely removed the soft gel now that I think about it, but in my mind they were the same thing, and people keep a layer of hard gel on their nails all the time. As long as you file off any lifted places and you do everything very sanitary, you're fine. Well, the demarcation line of where the soft gel had grown up to my free edge, excuse me, and met the hard gel had just basically started reaching the tips of all of my fingers. I think the reason that it happened on this finger in particular is because I have a habit of eating ice with my pointer and thumb. Like, I pick it up with my pointer and thumb, and I guess it stays wet for however long I do that in the evening, maybe like 5-10 minutes. That's the only reason I can think it would happen to that finger and not the other fingers. I did see on a couple of the other ones there was a like mark, but I couldn't tell if it was like one of those where you didn't file off a whole bunch of dark gel before you redid the application or not, but it was like free edge, like you could just cut it off, it wouldn't matter, like it's not something you need to treat. Anyways, I did see that on a couple of the nails. Anyways, because I discovered this one nail, that meant I have to take them all off, because I was like, what the heck? So that's when I took off my complete right hand and discovered that I only had to treat this one finger. And then to my dismay, but I knew I needed to take off everything on my right hand, even though I had just redid them. I wanted to file off the hard gel completely just to make sure, like I wanted to see bare nail. Like I said, everything else was fine, but my mind wasn't gonna let me rest. So anyways, I started researching ways to treat greenies and this, that, and the other. And if you follow my old content like 2 years back before I stopped posting, you know that I'm one of those holistic Eastern medicine type chicks. So I wasn't gonna go to the doctor. I think doctors are great for like emergency stuff. Like if your heart is stopped, we're not gonna try to woo you back to life. Like somebody jumpstart this person. You know what I'm saying? If your bone is hanging out of your arm, I mean, if you want to be a ninja and pop it back in, go for it. But you can just go to the doctor to get it reset. Like I think doctors are for that. But for other stuff, I feel like we can handle a lot of stuff on our own. We've given away a lot of our power. Whole rant on another time, another day. Anyways, so I was like, there has to be natural remedies for this. Like, so I did research. I did find out that there are medical remedies that take 6 to 9 months, but you need to keep whatever the area is like dry. It's mostly for like toe fungus, but I'm like, I have to wash my hands as nearly as much as I do. Like I said, I'm on and off of a mat. I have a dog. Like I can't like go pick up poop from outside and then come in the house. Like, yeah, bruh, no. So anyways, I'm like, well, that's not gonna work. And on top of it, it had side effects of messing up people's livers and kidneys. And I'm like, so we're gonna fix a nail fungus, but it's gonna take 9 months. It takes 9 months to make a whole human. And then you also gonna have your liver wrecked, and you have to rectify that when you finish. Yeah, no, I'm good on that. So I kept looking, and of course there were the normal oregano oil and tea tree oil, coconut oil. All these are antibacterial things, but per what I was looking at, they weren't, I don't want to say weren't strong enough. Like you needed something to like knock it down, and then you could like post treat to make sure everything was good to go afterwards. So I found a chick, I can't remember her name, but she is a pharmacist, and she was in pharmacy school when she got Greenie, and she didn't have the money to go to the doctor, so she herself found a way to cure it, and she did it with bleach. And I was like, well, I got bleach, so I timer so thank you, alarm. So I decided to do that. I also found I'm gonna have to put their names on the screen. There's another guy that I used to follow a time before. That wasn't the right word anyway either. Wow. Okay. That I used to follow as well, and he is into a lot of holistic stuff, and he ended up with a toe fungus, and he didn't want to go the medical route either, and he also used it. So I was like, I have one dude that I used to follow and pretty much valued his opinion. I want to say he is a chiropractor or a podiatrist or something, and then she is a pharmacist. I know people can lie and say whatever, but anyways, per whatever, they seemed credible. So she did dilute it on her finger, like with a Q-tip, for, I think she said it took 2 weeks. And he said he didn't have 2 weeks. He was just gonna put straight bleach on his toe until it was gone. And I was like, I feel you, fam. I didn't know if my skin could handle straight bleach, but I was like, I will just take a Q-tip. Instead of diluting it, I'll put straight bleach on there. So with the straight bleach, it was gone in 8 days, and I will insert a picture of that. Give me a sec. Okay, so here is that. Like I said, it was gone in 8 days. I documented most of it, but also I started getting like exhausted documented it, because I guess I was also frustrated that I was even in the situation. But yeah, on that photo, if you look closely, there is a line going left to right on my nail, and I think this is from where I got my finger closed in the door, car door. We had like it was one of those things, like one thing happened and 5 things happened after. We were at the car wash, my husband got coffee. The coffee got knocked over into his lap, hot coffee. So he jumped out the car. I ran around the car, tried to get to him. He was turning around, hit the door closed on my finger. It was a whole thing. So anyways, this is the finger that happened to. And after I healed it, that point where it is that little divot left to right on my nail came off. So the nail bed is maybe, I don't know how much shorter, but it's a little bit shorter now than it was presently, but the nail is growing back, so I don't know. So anyways, that is the event. Okay guys, that is the adventure of me and the greenie and me curing it. I have a whole video planned for it. I don't know when I'm gonna put it up. Like I said, it kind of exhausted me, but I did document it, so hopefully I do get it up. But I did want to just mention it at some point in a video. So yeah, that is that. Like I said, all the rest of the nails are fine. Post that, I gave my nails like a 3-week break, and then on my left hand, I decided I was gonna just do dehydrator, primer, do a base coat, and do a top coat, just so I could start growing my nails back and it would have something on them, and I could also see through it. Like, I'm kind of gun shy at this point, so I wanted to be able to see through it to see if anything was happening. But on my pointer finger on the left hand, it started getting irritated. I don't want to say it was an allergic reaction, but it wasn't happy. So that only was on my nails for like 12 hours. So I don't know if my nail beds were just like, they're just irritated now, because they were very sore after I took all the hard gel off, because my nails hadn't been naked in like a year. So they were kind of tender-headed, if you know the term. It's kind of ethnic, but anyways, they were tender-headed. Like, they didn't want to be touched or bothered, which is another reason why I wanted to get something on them to protect them, because they really just thrive with something on top of them outside of this one greenie. But anyways, so yeah, I had to take that off within like 12 hours because my finger didn't like it. So I'm gonna wait again and do something else that is clear that I can see through, and yeah, hopefully I can get something back on my nails, which is why I also been doing like little press sets, because my nails are revolting against me right now, and I'm just trying to let them have their moment. So that is where I am presently, and yeah, I don't know if I have anything else to say about it. If you have any questions, definitely leave them below. I will try my best to answer. Also, this is not medical advice. I'm not telling people to go put bleach on their hands, skin, or otherwise. Oh, also, after the thing with my left finger where it was irritated, I started doing peroxide and water because I read somewhere that if it was allergic reaction, that calmed down the histamine. I think, yeah, because you take antihistamines, it calms down the histamine. So anyways, I did do that, and just because I did it on the left hand, I also did it on the right hand because I just feel like at this point everybody needs an even playing ground. So I did also do that as well, and the finger is fine, but I'm not ready to put anything back on them yet. So yeah, that's the story for now. I don't know if I'll be back in voice, but yeah, I hope you are enjoying the video. Okay, talk to you later. Bye.